Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first edition of the virtual Gerrit User Summit. So my name is Luca Milanesio. I'm one of the Gerrit code review maintainers, and I'm the co-founder of GerritForge. And together with Yolanda and Cesare, we are the ones that are hosting this event that has been collectively organized by the entire community. So let me just remind you why we have a different format today and these 2 days. So first of all, because we wanted COVID to go, but unfortunately COVID-19 is still ongoing. And as you can hear from my voice, all my family got it and just a few days ago. So I apologize for my voice and for my lack of energy. We have been 2 years without a Gerrit User Summit, and that means a lot because we have been detached from the community, or let's say partly detached from the community for about 4 releases. So before COVID, we just released 3.1, and then during COVID, we released 4 different versions: 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, and 3.5. So I guess maybe you guys want to know what happened in the meantime. I would say that actually we suspended, but we haven't really completely suspended because we had the two contributors summit. So they were kind of a restricted audience with just the people that are contributing to the platform. But we had one in November 2021 and one in the 9th of June of November 2020 and 9th of June 2021. So if you follow then the link on this presentation that is going to be available online, you will be able to go and see what was presented on those summits. So let's have a look at the agenda. So the agenda is still online. So if you look for Gerrit Virtual User Summit 2021, you will point to our GerritForge blog where you got all the pointers to access the agenda. So today, apart from the welcome from me, there will be the presentation of what's new on Gerrit 3435, and then we will have some more deep dive of some of the features. So we'll see the new check UI, even what's going after 305, so submit requirements. There will be a demo of code owners. There's a brand new plugin and some also feedback from users. So how to use, for instance, GitHub with GitHub Actions and some input from the university. So one student that did one postgraduate, they did an interesting research, code reviews. In the last presentation of the day, there will be a case study from Qualcomm on their migration experience from 2.7 to 3.4. Tomorrow, there is going to be, at the end, the normal Q&A with the maintainers. I will talk about that a little bit more. And we'll have some more discussions on how to use Gerrit in different situations. So for instance, how to tackle big monorepos, how to optimize replication with pull replication plugin, how to use it on the cloud with AWS, how to use it with Kinesis as well. And also a very interesting talk from Shane, that is a professor of Waterloo University in Canada, about code review platforms. One thing that is important, so the link that we use today is going to be exactly the same one that you're going to use tomorrow. So don't look for other links, just use the same link again tomorrow at the same time. So look for your inbox, we'll send you a reminder anyway, and in your inbox you will see this email from Yolanda, that is the organizer, and you just click again join webinar. Some technical aspects. So first of all, you will notice that you cannot unmute. It's done on purpose because it's difficult to manage the mute and mute of 100 people, but you will be able to interact asking questions, right? So you just type your question there. Don't expect the answer to come immediately because the questions will come into a kind of queue, and then we will send it to the speaker when the speaker and the presenter is ready to accept questions and answers. So that's done on purpose for not breaking the flow of the presentation and also to avoid duplications of different questions. And again, as I mentioned, so don't try to use those two buttons, they don't work. So they're not in use. Please don't push them because you won't notice any feedback coming from there. Okay, so someone just was saying they don't see the presenter, they don't see my face. I'm done it on purpose just because my face doesn't really look good in this moment. So with COVID, I'm looking very tired. My eyes are not very nice, so I prefer not to show my face. So let's continue. So one thing, what to do if you lose audio. So if you lost audio, don't worry, you just refresh the page. So we have seen in our dry run that sometimes people that were losing the audio, so just refresh the page, will come back. So if you were asking questions, you will see that the questions looks like they are gone. They are actually not gone. They are come to us as soon as you type them. Even if you refresh the page, we'll still have them. They will get answered, absolutely. So don't worry about that. And one thing, sometimes we don't have enough time to answer all the questions, but the presenter, even after the talk, will have time to review the questions and continue answering you. So if your question is unanswered, just don't worry, that will be answered later. Okay, so last point, this is very important, so I will stay on this slide just a little bit longer so you can take a screenshot for now. So for the Q&A with the maintainers, then it's going to be tomorrow at 10 past 10 Pacific time and 10 past 7 p.m. on Central European time. So the format of the Q&A with the maintainers is going to be slightly different. So you need to register explicitly to a Q&A, because in that case, we are able to unmute yourself and to ask interactively questions. It will allow also, let's say, to have more interaction between the maintainers as well. There will be all panelists to the session. So if you want to participate to a Q&A with the maintainers, please do register with this link. So I'm going to leave this one, just maybe a few more seconds. And also, I will share the slides by the end of today, so you will have them as well, and you will be able to come back to it anyway. And let's continue. Yeah, so let's get the summit started. Let's have a look if someone had any questions. So we have one question that says, will the recording of the tasks be made available? So all the recording of all the sessions are going to be available. They are going to be available immediately after the summit has finished. When I say immediately, just give me the time, of course, to upload. But we sorted out all the agreements with regards to the GDPR. So it means that everyone has agreed to have shared their voice and share their presentation, and they will be available on YouTube, on the GerritForge YouTube channel. So let me show you for a second where it is, so you will know where to look for. So let's go, for instance, on this one. So if you go to tv.gerritforge.com, that's the GerritForge TV YouTube channel, and you will see all the presentations popping up here. With regards to the slides, they will be all available pointed from the different talks details. So whenever you go to the Gerrit User Summit homepage, so go to Gerrit User Summit 2021, this one, and let's go to homepage. In the details of every single talk, you will see appearing a link with the slides here.